His IQ was as high as 500. But how did he manage to escape just before his execution? The prison guards were carefully inspecting every part of his body to make sure he wasn't hiding any contraband. Then, they locked him in a solitary cell. After the guards left, the man surprisingly pulled out a small pillow from his hand. With it, he managed to unlock the handcuffs. Meanwhile, another inmate, Jack, suddenly began gagging. He then spit out a small bottle of gasoline and a match from his mouth. At a signal from the leader, Jack poured the gasoline onto the man standing next to him. With a grin, Jack tossed the match. Seeing this, the prison guards immediately rushed to put out the fire to prevent further injury. They quickly unlocked Jack's leg cuffs. In the chaos, Jack managed to steal the guards' keys. He unlocked all the iron cages holding the prisoners. The inmates rushed out, immediately strangling the guards. One guard, seeing this, pulled out a stun baton and rushed into the cockpit. He easily subdued the prisoners. Meanwhile, on the other side, a high-security inmate had reached the cockpit door. He easily grabbed the co-pilot's weapon and killed him. Then he stormed into the cockpit, threatening the captain to fly the plane properly and not report what was happening. After leaving the cockpit, he smashed the alarm that had been going off. In this way, he used the only weapon he had to take control of the entire plane. He then welcomed everyone to the Sky Prison. At this point, the whole plane cheered and applauded. But the man named Cage simply shook his head. Cage had once been a soldier. He had been sentenced to 8 years in prison for accidentally killing a thief during an altercation. But he didn't give up. He worked out every day, looking forward to being reunited with his family after his release. Today was his last day in prison, and unfortunately, he found himself in the middle of a hijacking. The plane safely landed at a transfer station, where a batch of prisoners was set to be exchanged. Inside the plane, the guards had their mouths sealed, were given hoods, and dressed in inmate uniforms to disguise themselves. Meanwhile, the prisoners dressed in the guards' uniforms easily tricked the officers during the handover. As the next batch of prisoners was loaded onto the plane, the scene the guards had been hoping to avoid unfolded.